An F18 is a wind-powered racing machine. Built to different designs by different manufacturers, they are 18-foot catamarans, crewed by two extremely fit sailors. These boats have tremendous power and acceleration, and, in the right conditions, can fly along at speeds up to 25 knots. The championship itself started even before the boats took to the water. All boats have to be inspected to ensure they meet the class specification. This involves a visual inspection, and then the boats have to be weighed and the sails measured. Only once these checks have been completed can a boat be accepted as race ready. David, how much organisation goes into an event like this?
A tremendous amount. We're a small club, but we've pulled in 150 volunteers, plus tremendous support locally. And obviously the competitors likewise have to organise ferries and accommodation, everything in advance. So a lot of organisation.
The day before racing started, an opening ceremony hosted by the Mayor of North Down was held in Ward Park. After some traditional Irish dancing to get everyone in the mood, the crowd watched a parade of flags from the competing nations.
It was a very colourful Team USA.
The crowd welcomed every country, but perhaps not surprisingly, they reserved their loudest cheer for the Irish team.
They're sailing on their own doorstep. They know these waters better than most.
I hope. Welcome to everyone, especially who's not from Northern Ireland. You can see all the flags up there. It's marvellous to see so many competitors from literally across the world.
We asked the Mayor what message he wanted competitors to take home about Bangor.
We're a friendly burr, we're a country of very friendly people, and certainly the stories I've been hearing today from all these international athletes of the great reception they've received in our burr, I'm very proud of, but also they can go home and tell their friends and family that Northern Ireland is a great tourist destination, its people are very friendly, and we're certainly open for business.
As the competitors made their final adjustments, we wanted to know more about the role of the race officer.
The class wanted to have in fact a race officer involved with the event, but actually Robin Gray, who's our local national race officer at Ballyholme, he ran everything with his team, and I was just there for advice if required.
Race officer's job, we're all list. Where does it start? Well, it starts with the preparation, because I have an awful lot of work to do before the event and getting instructions ready for the event, getting the notice of race ready for the event, that sort of stuff, and putting the right people in the right place to do the job on the water, because we have marklayers, we have committee boats, we have finish boats, we have judges, we have umpires. There's an awful lot of people to coordinate and in certain cases train.
Local legend Richard Swanson was raring to go as he made his final preparations.
Yeah, we're all set. The boat's looking good and feeling good, so all the Irish team are looking quite strong.
Despite it being a beautiful day, the wind refused to play ball, and racing was postponed again and again as the wind changed direction several times throughout the day. This did, however, give the rescue teams time to take it easy. Eventually racing did get underway, but by the end of the day, only one race had been completed.
That's very frustrating. We keep a wind plot continually, and in fact there's one person on the committee who does nothing else, and he keeps track of that. And of course we've read every forecast, and I think Bill and I just read every forecast and we pick the one that suits us.
Thankfully the weather picked up for the rest of the week, and the championship was back on track. But for one boat, the game was over.
Yeah, look, we were on the first beat yesterday of the first race upwind and heard a bit of a clunk, and not sure whether we hit something in the water, but yeah, we actually on the second lap we realised we'd sustained some hull damage, and unfortunately that's rendered our championship pretty much over.
While some relaxed, the head of F18 sailing was having a much better day.
How do you think the event has gone here in Ballyholme?
I would say so far is really close to perfect, and especially I was lucky enough to go on the water yesterday, and we got really 4 superb races back to back with perfect wind conditions. A little bit too windy for some, but at the very end of the day, all the champions, youngsters are really happy with the sailing, and yes, I'm really happy with the event.
Realising just how tired sailors would be after a day's sailing, volunteers waited by the slipways to help bring boats back ashore.
I'm really impressed to see so many volunteers, and especially the one getting in the water when the boats are back after racing, and just to recover the boats carefully, smoothly, and making the life of the sailors easier. It's really impressive.
Despite the help on offer, some competitors chose their own way to return to the boat park.
It's got to be done.
At the end of each day's racing, competitors gathered in the sunshine to discover who had been chosen by Tom Bell to be Mug of the Day.
So here we are at our final Mug of the Day, last day of racing. I hope you've all had a great time here in this great little drinking town of Bangor that also has a sailing problem. Mug of the Day has to go to our very own Adrian Allen. Adrian, on the pre-start, jibed at the start line, forgot to duck. What do you learn when you're sailing the boat? Oh, tack. Jibed. No. And I've got Adrian a very special type of hat this evening.
Have you enjoyed the evenings as well?
The evenings, the green light in particular, will stay in my memory for some time.
For good reasons or bad?
Oh, definitely both. There's some very, very green people in there. Maybe some more this morning, I don't know, but it was a nice night. And the Twiddly-Dee band were absolutely fantastic.
What do you think is harder for the sailors, the sailing or the entertainment in the evening?
I would say the combination of both makes everything harder. And to get some beers after 4 big races is probably a new challenge for most of them.
Yeah, look, it's you know, the crack has been fantastic here, and
well, the definition of crack, first of all, it's spelt C-R-A-I-C, and the evidence of crack is if you listen to my wee sore throat, and I'm not coming down with a cold. I've been out in the tear for about 6 days running. So the crack is just the yo-ho, the dancing, the talking, the drinking, the bon on me, what do you call it, bon on me? Well, being friends with everybody.
You can up your lips and roll that cargo tonight.
On vous doit donner le bienvenue à Monsieur Olivier Boivin, le président de F18 International. J'espère que vous aimez votre séjour et l'Irlande du Nord, bien qu'on puisse pas vous donner des assurances, des beaux temps, même en juillet. That was the scariest thing I've done in my first 4 weeks as mayor.
We promised you a great week's racing. Did we succeed? with lots of Irish hospitality ashore afterwards. Did you enjoy yourselves?
We get a tremendous event. And I am more than amazed, and I would like to give you the feeling from the jury members. They went to me in the morning. They are traveling all over the world, and they told me, Olivier, we never had such support from volunteers everywhere in the world.
I have to thank the staff at Ballyholme. We have staff who pay here, but they were working 24 hours a day. I was down early and they were down before me. I left late and they were leaving after me. They were tremendous. Just the office staff putting the entries in, answering queries, helping with email inquiries. Just fantastic. So Helen,
yeah.
Are you okay?
Cheers. Cheers. There's 2 bars open right there. Get drinking.
Okay. For me, this has been a great experience, and to see many great sailors in one place is an ample reward. Thank you all for coming, and we're going to pass you over to Tom for the prize game.
One big cheer, please. Guys, put your hands together for the winners of the Masters, Alden Christensen. Guys, you have won the junior prize also, which you won last year as well. Winners of the 2014 F18 World Championships, Gunnar Larsson and Ferdinand van West from Holland.
Just want to say a few words. First of all, thank you for the organizing committee. They have done an excellent job. All the volunteers have been thanked never enough in our eyes, and this counts for the 3 boats here on the podium and the rest of the fleet, of course. Awesome event. It has never happened that 15 races, the complete program was sailed. And, thank you very much.
That's cool. It's nice.
Oh, it's more than nice. I mean, the Irish night and all the football. And,
yes, true.
And the mug of the day. It's a big factor in this regatta, and it's also what should be in Formula 18 racing. We race on the water. We laugh ashore.
Yeah, look, the conditions here in Ballyholme have been absolutely fantastic. I think we've had a fantastically varied range of conditions in actual fact. So, no, as far as conditions go, it's world class. And I think if there's ever another regatta here in Northern Ireland, I'll be very much looking forward to coming back and competing.
And what's been your personal highlight this week?
On Wednesday we had a real breeze and some very tired sailors coming in big clusters. We had nearly 40 people on the beach helping them, and to me it was tremendous.
Marklayers here are superb. I have the best team of young people here as far as Marklayers are concerned, and I mean, calling with 2 minutes to go to a start, calling for 2 minutes to go to the start for them to move a mark 2.2 of a mile out, and they got it done with 17 seconds to spare. Can't ask for better.
I've been a member here 45 years, so you think that anything I say would be totally biased, but because I work at events overseas 30-40 weeks a year, I see a lot of stuff around the world and different events, and I actually don't. This is the first event I ran out there for 20 years because I've been always either competing in it or I'm away, and it really was pretty close to the best I've seen. The recovery of the boats at the end of the day, the people in the water in the wetsuits catching the boats and all that trailer stuff, getting the boats away, was absolutely first rate. The free pasta straight after sailing, you just don't get that anywhere else. And then beyond to DT, he must have been here, I don't know, 18 hours a day, meeting everybody that came in and organising them all, and laying in the office. I just don't think, I haven't seen it replicated anywhere else, that's for sure.
Ballyholme Yacht Club can run anything. Simple as that.